platforms if you want to see the stream of the game. And, of course, Nate Hudson in the studio. The Grizzlies are coming off one of their probably worst games of the season, especially since mid-December. And the Grizzlies lost in their last outing, 56-41 in Mineral Area. And State Fair took a clubbing on Wednesday night. They lost to Moberly 68-44. But it's not really about results tonight. Of course, it is about results. You want to win the ball game, but before you can win a ball game, you got to start playing better. And Curtis, 27 turnovers, 26 actually, I think was the official number from the other night, is one thing that has got to get cleaned up, because we just can't be playing at a disadvantage, giving the other team that many more chances to score than what we have.
Yeah, and it kind of seems silly to say because it would be obvious, but you cannot turn the ball over that many times and expect to win a game. Somehow the Grizzlies were able to stay fairly close for at least that first half, and then the Cardinals pulled away in that second half. I'm not sure how we were able to do that with 15 turnovers in the first half, but we were. If we can limit that, though, we should be able to stay with State Fair tonight, if not win the game.
And in that last ball game, along with 27 turnovers, that really limits your opportunities. The Grizzlies scored 14 points in the second half on Wednesday night. Mineral Area plays really good defense, but they're not that good. 14 points.
Yeah,
ain't gonna cut it.
It's very unheard of for any team to only score 14 points in the half of a college basketball game. Kind of even difficult to do that in the half of a high school basketball game. So hopefully that's just one of those rare occurrences, and we bounce back from it tonight.
Well, let's hope so. Grizzlies, it's homecoming, by the way. Grizzlies, this game is brought to you by Don's Auto Service. They're the sponsor for this game tonight. We'll have a good crowd, and we'll have the coronation for the homecoming queen for this year at halftime. Let's take a 2-minute break, and we'll have the starting lineups for this game between the Grizzlies and the State Fair Roadrunners coming up on Hot Country KDY.
More than just a tire store. Don's Auto Service.
Don's Auto Service is here to give you the confidence of knowing when you press your foot to the brake, your vehicle is coming to a stop. Your car's brakes should be examined at least once a year for the safety of you and your family. Preserving your vehicle's brakes is among the most crucial measures you could take, and Don's Auto Service offers quality, affordable brake service. Call or stop in today, and you can also go online to donsautoservice.com for more information.
At Holiday Inn Express and Suites in West Plains, your comfort and satisfaction is their top priority every day. That's why they're the top-rated Holiday Inn Express and Suite location for customer satisfaction, not just in America, but the world for 4 consecutive years. They feature a pool and an exercise facility, spacious, comfortable lobby and rooms offering comfort and relaxation. Make your reservation by calling 417-257-3000. Stay with the best. Holiday Inn Express and Suites, 1301 Preacher Row Boulevard, West Plains.
Today's hot new country 102.5 KKDY is KKDY FM, West Plains, Missouri.
Bailey, Chevy, and GMC, home of the Bailey Factor.
If you are constantly borrowing a truck to haul wood and end up breaking the back glass out of your neighbor's truck, you might need a truck.
This is John Bailey of Bailey Chevrolet GMC in beautiful downtown Willow Springs. If it's time to get your own truck, Bailey Chevy GMC has the right one for you. Come in to find yours, and together let's drive.
Did you know we have one of the largest and competitive priced Pro Series batteries in the Ozarks? You could call us the outfitters of agricultural, ATV, automotive, commercial, lawnmower, and solar Pro Series batteries. And my #1 customer service team can only get you the proper battery if you bring us the model, type, and code. Stop in and see us today. Hirsch knows batteries.
Hirsch Speed and Farm Supply, we're more than up on store. The Grizzlies play here on Hot Country KDY.
All right. Ready for the starting lineups. And we'll pick up State Fair. First of all, they are 7-13, 1-3 in the region. And they are coached by Matt Brown, who is a good guy. He's a person that fought and has whipped cancer and he is on the sideline and has been for a long time at State Fair. Their starting five will be Alex Gunnels. He's a 5'10 freshman from Kansas City. Elijah Edwards, a 5'10 sophomore from Beckley, West Virginia. Mosa Asagi, he is a 6'5 freshman from McKinney, Texas. Cliff Barrow is a 6'5 sophomore from Detroit. And Isaiah Jackson is a 6'7 freshman from Paragould, Arkansas. Now the starting five for the MSU West Plains Grizzlies. We are 8-12 on the year, 0-4 against region teams. And the starting five for the Grizzlies will include tonight, same lineup as last game. Kyle Germany, 6'2 sophomore from Detroit. Carlos Paul III, he is a 6'5 sophomore from Southfield, Michigan, essentially Detroit. Urgi Hunami is a 6'4 freshman from Windsor, Ontario. Trayon Grant Foster, a 6'6 freshman from Kansas City, Kansas. And Lionel Kamwimba, a 6'8 freshman from the Democratic Republic of Congo. Jared Fay, the head coach, he's assisted by Michael Poindexter and Joe Greenwood. Things have come a long way. We used to do this introduction thing where we'd turn the lights down, and then after the introduction was over, we'd have to wait for about 5 minutes for the lights to come back on again. So things are better. The Grizzlies will be in their white with blue and red. The State Fair Roadrunners wear powder blue with navy blue trim and numbers. The officials are Jackson Taylor, Fred Manley, and Tad MacArthur. Grizzlies will jump center with Trayon Grant Foster. He'll jump against Isaiah Jackson. And this game is underway. The tip won by the Roadrunners, and here we go again. Game 21 on the schedule. State Fair basketball, Jackson in the corner. He'll lean in, turn the other way, left hand off the back iron, won't go. Rebound by the Grizzlies, Lionel Kamwimba. Over on the left point, Trayon Grant Foster. Straight man-to-man by Matt Brown, State Fair Roadrunners. At the left point, to the left corner. Cutting under, good pass and the feed, and Trayon goes up and shoots as he caught the pass. Shot it too hard, comes off. They got a wide-open shot there. We just couldn't convert, Curtis.
He may have just lost where he was on the court and didn't realize he was so close.
Front court, Elijah Edwards, their leading scorer, shoots from the side. No good, way off the mark. Picked up by the Grizzlies. 2-on-3 break. Urgi lost the basketball, gets it back across. Germany will spin to the middle, goes up and under, layup good. And it should be mentioned, this is our best crowd of the year.
Yeah. It's a good-looking crowd tonight.
2-0 score, Grizzlies on top. Elijah Edwards out to the point to Isaiah Jackson. Out front, down the left side of the key. Left-hand floater will go up and in by Elijah Edwards. I said he is one of the leading scorers. He is not. Actually, Cliff Barrow and Thomas Diu both are averaging 12 a game for them. Carlos Paul out front. He'll move it out to the elbow. Now Kyle Germany in the corner. Urgi Hunami drives baseline, goes up strong inside and scores, and that's what we're talking about right there. In the front court, the runners have it. Cliff Barrow over on the left side. Long three at the left point is good. Edwards knocks in his second field goal, and that makes it 5-4 State Fair. Grizzlies in the white, going right to left. Trayon Grant Foster lost it momentarily, got it back. High screen, a lot of dribbling to the left side. Urgi has it. Now he'll go down the right side on the wing. Carlos has got a three look, and it's too hard. Ball comes off on the deck, picked up by the Grizzlies. Lionel Kamwimba gets it, and a fresh shot clock. Kyle Germany will reset the offense here. Double screen up high, goes left. Down the key, back out to the point. Up fake by Carlos, crossover dribble. Spins to his right, right-hand baby hook short, and the ball comes off to the Roadrunner. Down the key, all the way in, a driving layup, no good. That ball goes out of bounds, and it'll be State Fair ball with 16:56 to go. First half, 5-4 game. Roadrunners with a 1-point lead. Really good high school game this morning on KDY. The West Plains Scissors lost to Branson 74-70. Now we have a whistle away from the basketball. Urgi Hunami will get called for a hold. Well, that'll be on Lionel. Lionel Kumwimba gets called for the hold. Inbound play, and with the ball out front, Elijah Edwards. This is Alex Gunnels now in the left corner. And now a whistle, and another foul is going to be called. This one's going to be on Carlos Paul. So Carlos picks up his first foul. Team foul 2, 5-4 still. State Fair basketball. They'll lob it inbounds. They get it into Cliff Barrow. And the ball slapped away from him. Good play by Lionel Kumwimba. Beat it up ahead. Hunami all the way. Right hand scoop layup is good. Not only forced the turnover, but got points off of it. And now a foul at the other end, a step through by Mosa Asagi, and he'll be clipped and blocked, and a foul will be called.
And I think that's going to be on Carlos, I think.
Well, take your pick. Both of them were there, and both could have got him. And now they're going to ask for the officials' help. That'll be on Carlos. 30-second timeout while they figure all this out. 16:31 to go, first half. Grizzlies up by 1, 6-5 against State Fair, and we're back in 30 seconds on KDY.
The Ozarks Healthcare team cares about your athlete's health. That's why there's a doctor on call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to care for the unpredictable injuries. Ozarks Healthcare has a team of 8 orthopedic, spine, and podiatry providers to care for your athletes. The OZH team sends best wishes to all athletes for safe play and exceptional sportsmanship. For more information about OZH Podiatry as well as OZH Orthopedic and Spine, visit www.ozarkshealthcare.com.
College basketball action with the Grizzlies continues now on Hot Country KDY.
Back to play. Carlos Paul actually now has 2 fouls, so he has to go to the bench. And in for him, Javian Downey is back in the lineup, and that's great, great news for the Grizzlies. Some depth at that guard spot. High screen rubbing off, right elbow, pull-up jump shot, back arm, tipped out long. Hunami gets it. And a blocking foul will be called at midcourt against the Roadrunners. That'll be on Alex Gunnels. He wasn't going to get to the loose ball, but he tried to get a charge, but all he got was a bruise and a foul.
I don't think I'd want to be run over by Urgi.
I told Urgi one day, I said, you know what you would look like in football gear? You would be scary.
He'd be a good running back or a linebacker, I'd say.
Baseline. Foster goes in, gets a shot blocked, out of bounds. Turnover. Grizzlies, first of the night. Inbound, stolen. Oh, almost stolen. Germany nearly came away with it on the inbound pass. Now, here comes State Fair, and they'll cross the timeline with 2 seconds to spare. Alex Gunnels. He played some last year in the starting lineup this season. On the left sideline now. Right in front of the Grizzly bench with it is Elijah Edwards. Gets the screen right, goes right, cut off, double team. Now to the elbow, down the key, all the way. The layup is no good. Rebound, Trayon Grant Foster for the Grizzlies. Kyle Germany on the wing. Foster down the key. Dashes across. Two-handed dunk by Lionel Kumwimba, and that's the way to play the game by TGF. He's penetrated, and we got a dunk out of it. So a rebound at one end, an assist at the other, and a dunk for Lionel Kumwimba. 8-5 game. On the right wing, Trayon looks like he's kind of pumped up tonight. Over on the left side, crossover on the baseline, double team, ball slapped away after the ball is down. He picked up, though, by the runners. They'll shoot a three from the corner, no good. And the rebound will be pulled down by Mosa Asagi. He gets a return pass, lays it up and good inside, and he has his first basket of the game. 8-7 is the score. Grizzlies by 1 with the ball. On homecoming, crossover dribble. Javian beats his man, drives, and a foul will be called out front. That's one thing that we really missed without having Javian in the lineup, is his quickness, and he can shoot the ball from the perimeter, but he has a quick first step. He can really get to the basket.
Yeah, he just had a little hesitation move and then blew right past his defender.
The inbound play, Javian Downey will throw it inbound. Inbound in the corner, catch and shoot for Germany. 3-ball rims out, and the ball is taken down. And now Trayon Grant Foster, good hustle to go back and get a hand on the pass, tipped out of bounds. And the Roadrunners have it with 14:34 to go in the first half. 8-7, Grizzlies by 1. In the front court with it, Kendon Peebles in the ball game now for the Grizzlies. Be good. Backdoor cut. Layup is good. Trayon got caught with his head turned there. And it's a 9-8 ball game. Grizzlies down by 1 now. Javian Downey crossed over, lost the basketball. Stole it. Now back in front court. Kyle Germany steals it back. Up ahead on the left side on the baseline. TGF out to the point. Downey gets it to Kyle Germany. One thing that kind of hurts us, we don't really have a point guard. At the point, here's Kendon with a 3. No good. Ball comes off the lip of the rim to Cliff Barrow, and back will come State Fair. Top of the circle, rubs off the screen, pulls up, and shoots a 2, and it's good. Barrow averaging 12 points a game, makes his first basket. It's 11-8 Roadrunners.
I wouldn't have been surprised if it was a 3 because he shoots 40% from 3.
And now a hand check foul on the next possession for the Grizzlies. The foul will go against Ben Miller just in the ball game. For State Fair, 6'1" freshman from Kansas City.
Team fouls are even at 3 apiece.
A whole lot of people wearing Chiefs gear tonight.
I wonder why that is, Harlan.
It's a mystery. Kyle Germany on the inbound. Fadeaway from 12. No good. And the ball rebounded by Barrow, and back will come Miller for State Fair. Over on the left sideline, Kamari Vincent in the lineup now for the Grizzlies, along with Riley Whitaker. On the right side, on the left wing, Barrow with an up fake. Ball goes inside, and a late whistle and a foul. Do we have anything but late whistles anymore? Gee whiz. Foul call on the play, and that'll be the first foul on Kendon Peebles. On the inbound, Roadrunners will play it in. I saw a Roadrunner the other day, just outside of town in a field. Actually ran across the road, and I thought, is that a Roadrunner? How fitting. Crossover dribble. Miller penetrates inside-out pass on the wing. A catch and shoot for a 3 is good. You can't let him stand there and shoot the ball.
Especially when he's 40%, because that was Barrow.
Barrow's got 5. And Kamari Vincent may be a little shaken up. And he is a little shaken up as he walks off the floor under his own power. Urgi Hunami comes back in the ball game. (14-8). State Fair with the early advantage. A lot of dribbling by Downey. Gets it over to Germany on the baseline and hook pass back out to the point. Javian, left wing, left corner. Good ball movement. And now we'll reset with 8 seconds on the shot clock. High screen to the left. Javian goes that way. Kicks it to the corner. Hunami shoots the 3, and it's in and out. Bad break there. Rebounded by Barrow, and State Fair will come away with it. We seem to be in one of those shooting droughts right now, falling behind by 6. Over on the right side, Miller, free throw line, back to the point. Barrow shoots another long 3, and that's good. I think we have determined he can shoot the basketball, 17-8. Top of the circle down, he will give it over to Riley Whitaker. Kyle Germany moves out at the right point with it, keeps the dribble. Now left side to Kendon Peebles. Whitaker with a catch and shoot for a 3 off in front of the rim. Rebound comes off, put back is up and good. Foul on the play, basket counts. Kyle Germany on the follow. Gets the Grizzlies back on the board here, 17-10, plus a foul is called against State Fair. And that'll be the first foul on Elijah Edwards. Kendon Peebles will go out. Trayon Grant Foster comes in. Lionel Kamwimba back in the lineup too, with Urgi Hanami, Javian Downey, PGF, and the shooter. Kyle Germany, free throw good. At the end of the game, we'll name our Don's Auto Service player of the game. And Kyle Germany has been it multiple times this season. 17-11. State Fair on offense. They'll bounce the ball inside. Now they'll circle it back outside with Steven Samuels. Long 3 at the left point. No good. Let it go out of bounds. It does, and it'll be Grizzly basketball.
Samuels is their other good three-point shooter at 39%, so just right behind Barrow.
Javian up the right sideline. Grizzlies down 6. Run your stuff and make them play defense. TGF pull-up. It's an air ball. Actually, it hit the backboard on the opposite side, and that's it. And back comes State Fair. Barrow out front gets a high screen and a foul on Urgi Hanami out front. So that'll be the 5th team foul on the Grizzlies. Kyle Germany is out. Kamari Vincent back in. Alley. Oh, long pass across. Layup is good. Somebody got lost on defense there. And Feli Nichilayi with his first basket of the ball game. Feli Nichilayi. He is a 6'1" freshman from Kansas City. 19-11. Grizzlies down 8. And now a reach-in foul, cheap foul call that time, on the reach-in by Isaiah Thomas, not to be confused with the Detroit Piston great. This Isaiah Thomas is from Pageland, South Carolina. Timeout on the floor, media timeout with a score. Grizzlies trailing 19-11. Back in a minute on KDY.
Are you ready to take the next step toward an exciting and challenging career? If so, check out the educational opportunities at Missouri State University West Plains. You'll find quality transfer and career programs at an affordable cost, as well as flexible scheduling options. To learn more, call 255-7955 or visit wp.missouristate.edu. Registration is going on now. At Missouri State West Plains, you'll find new beginnings and endless possibilities.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we have it all for you. Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, where we love what we do.
Hey, this is Maddie. As you get your day going, I am sure you've noticed the morning temperatures are getting cooler and cooler. At Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we have everything you need. Heavy flannel, hats and gloves, hoodies, vests, jackets and coats, bib overalls, jeans, outerwear, climate gear, and much more. Stop in today.
Grizzly basketball continues now on Hot Country KDY.
State Fair is 7-13. They're 1-3 in region competition. The Grizzlies 8-12, 0-4. 19-11, 9:57 to go in the first half. Javian Downey for the Grizzlies inbounds the ball from underneath, gets it into Urgi. He'll dribble it out and get it across to Javian Downey. Screens both ways, goes to the right. Back it goes to TGF down the lane. Goes all the way in. Right-hand scoop, no good, but he got fouled on the play, and he'll shoot 2. And that will be on Feli Nijilayi. Pretty typical Kansas City name.
I have him as being from Ottawa, Ontario.
Am I looking at the wrong line? Yeah, I am. He is from Ottawa, Ontario.
I think you were looking at Ben Miller.
No, I'm actually, well, yeah, you're right. First free throw try for TGF, short, way short, and then they lose it out of bounds. Wow. 2 guys in blue grabbed it, then they both let go of it, and out of bounds it went.
I don't mind that happening.
19-11. Germany on the inbound to Urgi in the corner. Back out front to Kamari Vincent. Germany with 13 on the shot clock. Pass in, bad pass, knocked away and stolen, turnover number 3. Front court down the lane, goes up, partially blocked by Vincent, rebounded though by Big Lionel Kamwimba. Long up the floor and too far and a turnover.
Kamari skied to affect that shot, though. I don't think I've seen
really
him that high before.
He can get off the deck for sure. 19-11, full court pressure now by the Grizzlies. Make them handle the ball a little bit here. Over the timeline, mid-court, and now in the front court. Ben Miller, left side, left corner. And the Grizzlies are in a zone. Miller out front. Chuck and jive move back out to the point. Circling around the left side of the key and stepping out of bounds and a turnover on Steven Samuels from State Fair. 3 boo-boos on State Fair, 4 against the Grizzlies, and now Grizzly basketball, 19-11. Down by 8. To the right corner, pass down on the block. Backing down, TGF. Up, goes up, lost it on the way up. Right-hand turn shot up and good in the middle of the lane. TGF with his first basket. 19-13. MSU West Plains will go back to a man trying to get situated correctly in this defense. They're still, I think, in a zone. At the free throw line, pull-up shot from 12, no good. Rebounded by Kamari Vincent, and he got off the deck right there really well. Up the left side, TGF. No-look pass into the middle, saved by Lionel. Good bounce pass back to Hanami, and now Trayon has it. Goes left, gets tied up, jump ball, and it'll be Grizzly basketball. Too much dribbling. Got to give it up. If there's nothing there, give it to someone else. Lionel Kamwimba goes out. Kamari Vincent goes out. Kendon Peebles and Darian Combs both come in the ball game for the Grizzlies. Darian, a 6-foot freshman from Poplar Bluff. Here's the inbound. Grizzlies down 6. A catch down the low block. Turn to the middle. Right-hand baby hook by Trayon. He missed everything but the backboard. And now back come the Roadrunners. Ben Miller. Out front. Now to the point. Shot clock at 10. On the right side, Cliff Barrow. Stay on him. Good job by Trayon. And now he'll give it up to Miller. Turns, right elbow, fadeaway jumper. No good. Good defense by the Grizzlies that time. And we'll bring it up with Kyle Germany. Unami drives, kicks it far left corner. 3 is open and in and out. Rebound by the Roadrunners, Isaiah Jackson. Top of the circle. Pull up for a 3. That barely drew iron if it did at all. And the Grizzlies come away with it. Darian Combs was ahead of the field. Now Germany all the way to the hole. Puts up the floater. No good. And the ball comes off to the Roadrunners. Now they'll throw it down the court. Jackson with the catch. Blocked from behind. Layup is up and good. Barrow with a follow. And now he has 10 points. Statistically, probably the two worst shooting three-point teams in Region 16, these two. Now a little bump out front will be called, a foul. Steven Samuels will pick up the personal foul. So, let's see. Team foul 7, so we're shooting the bonus. Kyle Germany. Normally a very good free throw shooter. He'll have the 1-and-1 here. We'll get Kamari Vincent in the game right now. And he'll come in for Urgi Hanami. And Javian Downey probably coming in for the shooter here. That was the first foul on Samuels. 1-and-1. First one is good. (21-14). State Fair on top by 7. The 6'2 sophomore for the Grizzlies puts it up again. No good. In and out. Rebounded by Barrow. Barrow for State Fair. 21-14. On the left side, fake the pass to the point. Now they get it there to the right wing. High screen right. Battling over that. Now at the point, travel violation. When you play good defense, you can force sometimes what they call unforced turnovers, but that was the case. We just played good defense for about 20 seconds, and lo and behold, they give the ball back. Javian Downey in the front court. Get a basket here. Kamari Vincent. Bounce pass, low block. Here's Grant Foster. Turns to the middle, goes up, got fouled. He'll shoot 2. They're guarding him with Mosa Asagi. And Asagi is 6'5". He's just Trayon's just a tad taller. Free throw time for Trayon, and it's good, and now they're going to call it off. They threw him the basketball. They didn't blow the whistle to stop the free throw. They blew the horn at midcourt.
During the free throw.
They may count that, actually.
Well, what is there to question, is what I'm wondering.
Who the foul was on? Okay, so they're going to count the free throw. Asagi with his first foul. TGF now with 3 points, with 1 more to come. 21-15. Nice crowd here for a Saturday night homecoming game. Next one, no good. Ben Miller over the half-court line. State Fair will set their offense. Barrow will pop out, and Kendon Peebles is going to keep a close eye on him. Grizzlies go back to a straight man-to-man. Screen left. Barrow to the left corner. Now shot left side for 3. No good. Rebound is tipped over to Kamari Vincent. Grizzlies come back with TGF. He'll drive the paint, stops, slides, travel with the basketball. Pass the ball. He got hung up, nowhere to go. Lost his balance and turned it over. Number 6 on the Grizzlies. Cutting down the lane, Barrow goes in. Hanging. Oh, wait. Ball lost out of bounds. Touched by Kendon Peebles, and it'll stay with State Fair. On the inbound for the Roadrunners, they'll lob it out front, tipped out, and that's an intentional foul as Kendon Peebles got the steal. He was grabbed and hammerlocked from behind. That should be 2 shots and the basketball, along with a foul. Was it intentional? I didn't see an intentional call. Did you?
No, but it should have been, or at least a
common foul. Holy cow. That is really, really bad. Really, really bad. Second foul on Miller, who just looked like a WWE move. And the free throw is good by Kendon Peebles. Kendon would have had a dunk at the other end.
Oh, yeah.
And it got grabbed around his right arm and held back.
I think for the NBA it's called a open court foul or something like that. Don't know how that wasn't there.
Next free throw is no good. Ball long to the corner. Barrow will save it and get it back, and the Roadrunners come back with Elijah Edwards at midcourt. Now we're playing a box-and-one defense. 2 players out front, 2 players on the back in the zone, and Kendon is chasing Barrow everywhere he goes. At the left elbow, getting away with a walk, turn to the middle, and a whistle, travel violation. He didn't get away with a walk. Feli Najilayi turns the ball over. So we're down to 4:15 to play in the half. 21-16. Lionel Kimwemba, he gives it on the low block. TGF. Fade away from 10. No good. Front court, Barrow has it. Now they'll set their offense with Alex Gunnels, who is from Kansas City. They've got a few Kansas City kids on this team. Gunnels at the right point. Pass to the high post. Isaiah Jackson works his way in, goes up strong, missed it over the back, but no whistle, picked up by the Grizzlies, finally on the rebound. Javian Downey, he'll turn it on and go all the way in, puts it up, no good. Two-handed dunk attempt is missed by Kendon Peebles, rebounded by Isaiah Jackson. All the way to the hole. Here's the drive. Offensive foul. Lionel Kimwemba draws the charge as Nijilayi just took it right at him and ran over him. And that'll be his second foul. Kyle Germany is back in with Urgi Hanami. TGF and Kendon Peebles go out. Grizzlies in the white. State Fair in the powder blue. Is that a Carolina blue, you think?
It's a little darker, I think, but I do like it.
You may have a point. Lionel Kimwemba out high. Passes across. Kamari Vincent. Oh, man. Lionel's wide open inside. Now a bad pass taken away from Urgi and stolen. Here's Barrow with a pull-up on the left side for 3. Good. Well, that box and one didn't click in quick enough, as Cliff Barrow now has 13 points, 24-16. Kamari Vincent. Germany with it, waits for a screen to the left, and he gets it. In the corner, pass nearly thrown away, picked up by Downey now. He shoots a 3 from the wing, no good. Ball long to the corner, good hustle by Urgi, saves it, and the Grizzlies get it back. Kamari Vincent with it. Great hustle that time by Urgi Hanami. Now another turnover. Slapped away from Kyle Germany, number 8 on the half. By the way, coming into this ball game tonight, in the last 3 basketball games, the Grizzlies have turned the ball over a total of 71 times. Now Barrow catch and shoot for 3 at the point, no good. Rebound to Kamari Vincent. Germany to the right side. Kamari has it. We have a high post, but no one in the low post. Now we do. Kyle steps out of bounds. Turnover number 9. Our turnovers, for the most part, are just careless. Just flat out careless. And there was one right there. Kyle's got to know where he's at on the floor. 24-16. And out in the front court, the Roadrunners will set up Steven Samuels on the right wing to the high post. Asagi back outside on the left side. Now, long three, and it's good from the left sideline. Elijah Edwards. That's 5 threes. And now 3 at the other end for Kendon Peebles. No good. Two-handed dunk on the follow by Trayon Grant Foster, who I'm not sure, he may have been looking down into the basket when he dunked it.
That was something you don't see every day.
27-18. Maybe that'll light a little bit of a fire here. Baseline, Barrow drives in, cut off, double team, and now forces the shot, no good. Rebound by TGF. Long up ahead, Kendon Peebles, good pass, good catch, layup, no good, but a foul on the play. And that'll go against Elijah Edwards. That'll be his second foul. So 10 team fouls now on State Fair. 24 seconds left in the first half. And Kendon Peebles will shoot. He'll have 2 shots, 1 out of 2 from the line in the first half. No good on the first one. And now Javian Downey out. And you got to wonder what kind of shape Javian is in after not playing for a couple of weeks. It can go quick. Next try for Kendon Peebles, no good, 0 for 2. "17 seconds to go in the half, 27-18.
Shot clock is turned off, too.
8 seconds. Top of the circle. On the left, up fake, pull-up shot, no good. Rebound, Kamari, and that's the end of the first half. The Grizzlies scored 14 points in the last half against Mineral Area. And in the last 40 minutes, we have scored a total of 32 points. Halftime, 27-18. Homecoming. We've got all kinds of stuff going on down low. We'll come back here up in section 106 in 3 minutes on KDY.
Ready to invest in your future? Studies show that a college degree more than pays for itself in lifetime earning potential, and Missouri State West Plains is a great place to start. To learn more, call 255-7955 or visit wp.missouristate.edu. Registration is going on now for in-person, online, and blended classes. Financial aid is available for eligible students. At Missouri State West Plains, you'll find new beginnings and endless possibilities.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we have it all for you. Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, where we love what we do.
Hey, this is Maddie. As you get your day going, I am sure you've noticed the morning temperatures are getting cooler and cooler. At Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we have everything you need. Heavy flannel, hats and gloves, hoodies, vests, jackets and coats, bib overalls, jeans, outerwear, climate gear, and much more. Stop in today.
Bailey, Chevy, and GMC, home of the Bailey Factor.
If you are constantly borrowing a truck to haul wood and end up breaking the back glass out of your neighbor's truck, you might need a truck.
This is John Bailey of Bailey Chevrolet GMC in beautiful downtown Willow Springs. If it's time to get your own truck, Bailey Chevy GMC has the right one for you. Come in to find yours, and together let's drive.
At Holiday Inn Express and Suites in West Plains, your comfort and satisfaction is their top priority every day. That's why they're the top-rated Holiday Inn Express and Suite location for customer satisfaction, not just in America, but the world for 4 consecutive years. They feature a pool and an exercise facility, spacious, comfortable lobby and rooms offering comfort and relaxation. Make your reservation by calling 417-257-3000. Stay with the best. Holiday Inn Express and Suites, 1301 Preacher Road Boulevard, West Plains.
The Ozarks Healthcare team cares about your athlete's health. That's why there's a doctor on call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to care for the unpredictable injuries. Ozarks Healthcare has a team of 8 orthopedic, spine, and podiatry providers to care for your athletes. The OZH team sends best wishes to all athletes for safe play and exceptional sportsmanship. For more information about OZH Podiatry as well as OZH Orthopedic and Spine, visit www.ozarkshealthcare.com.
More than just a tire store. Don's Auto Service.
Don's Auto Service is here to give you the confidence of knowing when you press your foot to the brake, your vehicle is coming to a stop. Your car's brakes should be examined at least once a year for the safety of you and your family. Preserving your vehicle's brakes is among the most crucial measures you could take, and Don's Auto Service offers quality, affordable brake service. Call or stop in today, and you can also go online to donsautoservice.com for more information.
And now more Grizzly basketball action on Hot Country KDY.
27-18 is the score here at halftime. Just 27-18. So the two teams combined for 45 first half points. And in the first half, the Grizzlies, again, Curtis, just can't find a rhythm and get into an offensive rhythm and get stuff going time after time down the floor. It's just really hit and miss. State Fair's kind of had the same problem tonight, but we still haven't figured out the Rubik's Cube of offense. We keep twisting it, and it just gets more complicated.
Yeah, I wish I could say I had a solution that I could go tell Coach Fay, hey, this is what I've seen from up top up here, but I don't. It just seems like we have a couple guys that have the confidence to handle the ball well and take shots, and then we have some other guys that don't want to handle the ball at all, and they just pass it off right away and have to have someone else open up a shot for them. They can't create their own shot. So when you only have a couple guys that can do that, besides obviously your post players, it's just going to be hard to get some buckets, and that's what we're seeing right now.
And that's to their credit. If they're a player that's not really an offensive threat, then they need to give the ball up. But our biggest issue is too much dribbling and bad decision-making, just poor decisions. But luckily, the Roadrunners haven't had it much better. It's 27-18 at halftime. Leading scorer in the basketball game with 13 points is Cliff Barrow for State Fair. Our leading scorer is Kyle Germany. He has 6 points. Carlos Paul played very little in the first half. He got 2 quick fouls, and so we'll see him starting the third quarter. And if it follows suit, what will happen is Carlos will be back in to start the second half. We will immediately come down and throw him the ball in the low post, and he'll get shots. And if that works, then we need to keep doing it, because we have not tried to go inside at all in this basketball game.
No, we really haven't. We get inside once we dribble and penetrate, and then for whatever reason we miss some easy shots, don't know where we're at on the court, maybe things like that. But if we can get the inside presence, that should open up at least a mid-range shot for our shooters, considering we aren't the greatest three-point shooting team. Don't want to say that we should open up the room to do that. If we can get any kind of scoring and get them in more foul trouble than they already are, should be good to go. But we got to be able to get the ball inside and want to do that and keep going when something actually works.
The pace of this game has been very choppy. There is no pace to this basketball game. Neither team has been able to impose their will on the other team. And so in the second half, a good start would be just to start making some shots, because it's hard to get into a rhythm if you're always groping, trying to find something that works. What works is making shots, And in the first half, the Grizzlies made no threes, and State Fair made 5. So we're down by 9 at the half and have been outscored from the three-point line 15-0. So that is a big factor. Halftime is here. We're back in 3 minutes, 27-18, State Fair. Back in 3 on KDY.
Did you know we have one of the largest and competitive priced Pro Series batteries in the Ozarks? You could call us the outfitters of agricultural, ATV, automotive, commercial, lawnmower, and solar Pro Series batteries. And my #1 customer service team can only get you the proper battery if you bring us the model, type, and code. Stop in and see us today. Hirsch knows batteries.
Hirsch Speed and Farm Supply, we're more than up on store. More than just a tire store. Don's Auto Service.
Don's Auto Service is here to give you the confidence of knowing when you press your foot to the brake, your vehicle is coming to a stop. Your car's brakes should be examined at least once a year for the safety of you and your family. Preserving your vehicle's brakes is among the most crucial measures you could take, and Don's Auto Service offers quality, affordable brake service. Call or stop in today, and you can also go online to donsautoservice.com for more information.
Are you ready to take the next step toward an exciting and challenging career? If so, check out the educational opportunities at Missouri State University West Plains. You'll find quality transfer and career programs at an affordable cost, as well as flexible scheduling options. To learn more, call 255-7955 or visit wp.missouristate.edu. Registration is going on now. At Missouri State West Plains, you'll find new beginnings and endless possibilities.
Bailey Chevy and GMC, home of the Bailey factor.
If you are constantly borrowing a truck to haul wood and end up breaking the back glass out of your neighbor's truck, you might need a truck.
This is John Bailey of Bailey Chevrolet GMC in beautiful downtown Willow Springs. If it's time to get your own truck, Bailey Chevy GMC has the right one for you. Come in to find yours, and together let's drive.
At Holiday Inn Express and Suites in West Plains, your comfort and satisfaction is their top priority every day. That's why they're the top-rated Holiday Inn Express and Suite location for customer satisfaction, not just in America, but the world for 4 consecutive years. They feature a pool and an exercise facility, spacious, comfortable lobby and rooms offering comfort and relaxation. Make your reservation by calling 417-257-3000. Stay with the best. Holiday Inn Express and Suites, 1301 Preacher Row Boulevard, West Plains.
The Ozarks Healthcare team cares about your athlete's health. That's why there's a doctor on call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to care for the unpredictable injuries. Ozarks Healthcare has a team of 8 orthopedic, spine, and podiatry providers to care for your athletes. The OZH team sends best wishes to all athletes for safe play and exceptional sportsmanship. For more information about OZH Podiatry as well as OZH Orthopedic and Spine, visit www.ozarkshealthcare.com.
It's back to the court for more Grizzly basketball on KDY.
A Saturday night at the Civic Center, and we're getting close to start time for the second half. 27-18, very low-scoring game. And game number 21 on the Grizzlies schedule this year. Our next game will be on Wednesday, and that will be from the campus of Three Rivers Community College. And it'll be the second meeting of the year, second out of 3 between the Grizzlies and the Raiders. We had a heck of a game with them last time. Couldn't pull it out. But we'll have another crack at it down there. And that great facility they have. Have you ever been to their new facility there at Three Rivers? Or have you ever been to Three Rivers?
I've never been there.
Ah, well, it's too bad you didn't go to the Best Activity Center first, because this place, I am telling you, it is something else. They've got a great, great facility there on the Three Rivers campus. We'll be there. And then, a week from tonight, and it's not on the original schedule, but we play at Jefferson College up near St. Louis a week from tonight. And so we'll have that broadcast here. I don't think that we have done a game from Jefferson College since 2011. And that was the year the Grizzlies went to the national tournament, and we beat Three Rivers for the region championship tournament title that year there. And the cool thing was, that was during the same time the Missouri Valley tournament was going on in St. Louis. Well, the Missouri State Bear Band was already in St. Louis, and Jefferson College ain't that far from St. Louis. So what happened was, while Missouri State's band was in St. Louis, they would play during the day, and they would come down and play for us at Jefferson College at night when we were playing. And that really upset some people.
It would have been cool to witness, though, because that doesn't get to happen very often.
And some people thought that was an unfair advantage. Even though we were playing 3.5 hours from home, that was some sort of an unfair advantage, having the band play for us. And it's just amazing. Just amazing what people... I told one guy, I said, you all could have U2 playing for you guys here, and it wouldn't make any difference. But we were really, really good that year. In 2011, Grizzlies won, I think, 31 games that year. Anyway, we're ready for the second half to get started. 27-18. Back for the second half in 1 minute on KDY.
More than just a tire store. Don's Auto Service.
If you're in the market for tires, stop by Don's Auto Service in West Plains first. Right now, get $200 back online or mail-in rebate with a set of 4 select Goodyear or Kelly tires when you use the Goodyear credit card. Offer good through December 31st.
More than just a tire store. Don's Auto Service.
At Holiday Inn Express and Suites in West Plains, your comfort and satisfaction is their top priority every day. That's why they're the top-rated Holiday Inn Express and Suite location for customer satisfaction, not just in America, but the world for 4 consecutive years. They feature a pool and an exercise facility, spacious, comfortable lobby and rooms offering comfort and relaxation. Make your reservation by calling 417-257-3000. Stay with the best. Holiday Inn Express and Suites, 1301 Preacher Row Boulevard, West Plains.
The Grizzlies play here on Hot Country KDY.
All right, we start the second half. State Fair with the basketball. They have a 9-point lead, 27-18. Grizzlies will start in the zone. Starting 5 out there. That includes Carlos Paul with those 2 fouls. Barrow at the point for the Roadrunners. He had 13 in the first half. On the baseline, they'll cut off the dribble. Good defense. Back out to the point. A set, a pop for 3. It's good. Elijah Edwards has made his 3rd 3, which is 3 more than the Grizzlies have made altogether. 30-18. Germany, and look at people stand still, not come to the basketball. Now back to the corner, back to the point. Germany on the left side. Up fake. Bounce pass, low block, pass tipped out of bounds. And it'll stay with the Grizzlies with 7 on the shot clock. On the inbound play, Germany lobs it out front to Lionel Kamwimba. Bounce pass to Kyle. 3 on the shot clock. Germany for a 3, left side short. Ball comes off, picked up by Hunami. He's tied up midair, but a foul will be called on State Fair. 30-18 is the score, 12-point game, and 12 is the biggest lead of the night for the Roadrunners.
I got worried that they weren't going to call the foul there.
And you were right to worry because it really looked like they were going to let that whole thing go. Foul is on Isaiah Jackson. That's his first foul. Urgi Hunami at the line. First one, no good.
Jackson is a 6'7" freshman out of Paragould, Arkansas.
They scooped him up out from under Three Rivers' nose, our nose, North Ark's nose. Next one is good. 1 out of 2 for Urgi Hunami. The Grizzlies have shot 10 free throws and made 5 tonight. 30-19. On the wing, another three is good. And Elijah Edwards just made his 4th three. I think we should probably honor that.
And it's second of the half.
33-19. TGF on the left sideline. Can't get the ball to the post. Now outside, Germany with it. Dribbles down the key. Double team, bounce to the inside. Paul, bad pass. Loose basketball, stolen by State Fair. Turnover 10 on the Grizzlies. Down the floor all the way. Loose ball, stolen back. Urji Hunami comes away with it. Up the floor, TGF. All the way to the hole, and he goes up for the dunk, and he'll be fouled on the play. Jackson is going to be called for the foul. That was a 3-on-1. But Trayon decided to take it all the way himself, and he'll go to the line and shoot 2. First one is good. $33-20. And no good. Trayon 2 out of 4 from the line. Back come State Fair, up by 13 points. Out front, Alex Gunnels will get the ball to the point. Isaiah Jackson now on the left side. They'll curl over the top down the lane, and here's a flip off the glass. No good, but a foul will be called as that time Mosa Asagi got bailed out in the act of shooting. And that's the 3rd foul on Carlos. So he's coming out. Kendon Peebles will come in. First free throw try is no good by Osagi. Mosa Osagi, 6'5", freshman from McKinney, Texas. Next try, good. $34-20. Left point, Kumwimba will hand the ball to Urgi. Bounce pass to Lionel on the baseline. Looks for help. Cross-court pass. Good pass across. Kyle Gervais baseline. Hangs in the air. Shoots no good. Whistle and a blocking foul on State Fair. So I'll put Kyle Gervais on the free throw line, and we'll see if these free throws can help us kind of hang in there a little bit. Osagi picks up his 2nd foul. State Fair has 6 players with 2 fouls. Grizzlies have Carlos with 3, no one with more than 1. First free throw for Kyle Germany is good. He has 7 points. One more try for the kid from Detroit. No good. Ball tipped in the air, taken by Kyle. Dishes it across. TGF had it. Nearly lost it. Now he's double teamed. Feeds it across. Peebles, wide open 3. Get in. No good. Ball is going to be picked up, and a foul will be called on the reach in by TGF. Or will that be on State Fair? Boy, we got a break right there.
Yeah, we did.
Osagi is going to be called for his 3rd foul. And more than likely, had they called that on Trayon, we couldn't have complained. Here's the inbound play. Inbound pass in the corner. Trayon has it. He's going to shoot a 3. That is not even close, and a foul is going to be called against the Grizzlies going for that ball. Trayon shot that from the right wing. That ball not only missed the rim, it missed the rim by over a foot. That was just a forced bad shot. 17:07 to play, second half. Grizzlies trail 13, 34-21 against State Fair, and we're back in 30 seconds on KDY.
Bailey, Chevy, and GMC, home of the Bailey factor.
If you are constantly borrowing a truck to haul wood and end up breaking the back glass out of your neighbor's truck, you might need a truck.
This is John Bailey of Bailey Chevrolet GMC in beautiful downtown Willow Springs. If it's time to get your own truck, Bailey Chevy GMC has the right one for you. Come in to find yours, and together let's drive.
College basketball action with the Grizzlies continues now on Hot Country KDY.
Grizzlies are down 13 with 17 minutes to play. State Fair has the basketball. Going for their 8th win, Grizzlies would like to pick up number 9 here. But it's going to be uphill. At the point, Barrow with a catch. Fakes the shot, dribbles across, triple team, bounce pass over and out of bounds. Good defense led to a turnover there. Turnover 7 on the Roadrunners. Anytime Cliff Barrow passes the ball, that's good for us. Left point, Kendon will get it over to Urgie out front. In the corner, Kendon Peebles with a screen, curls down the lane all the way, puts up a left-hand layup, good. Good aggressive move to the basket. 34-23, 11-point game. Matt Brown stands on the State Fair sideline directing traffic. Over to Barrow on the left side, guarded by Urgie Hanami. Backdoor cut, bad pass. It's going to be out of bounds, but it's going to be Grizzly basketball. Our defense has been a little better here in the second half. 3 turnovers committed by State Fair in this half after 4 minutes. Javian Downey back in the game. Urgie Hanami to Javian. Left side. Now they'll get the ball over to Germany. Spins to the middle. Ball away from 10. Rims around and goes in. 34-25. 9-point game. Alex Gunnels handles it out front. Javian Downey's on him. In the right corner, catch and shoot for Barrow for 3, and it's good. And he was all but falling out of bounds on the far side as he knocks in his 4th 3 of the game. Backdoor cut, bad pass, tipped away. Stolen, State Fair back with it. And now they nearly throw it away, but it's picked up in their front court by Elijah Edwards. 37-25. Barrow sets a screen out front, and down the lane they'll drive. Ball dished off inside, layup is good. Nice penetration, pass play. Isaiah Jackson with his first basket. 39-25, 14-point game. Kyle Germany to the high post. Lionel Kamwimba will put it on the deck, spins to the middle, kicks it to the far corner. Javian's open, drives the lane. Up and under shot, up and good. And we'll get a timeout called by the Grizzlies. Javian Downey's first basket in about 3 weeks. Timeout on the floor. 14:30 to play in the second half. Grizzlies trail State Fair 39-27. Back in a minute on KDY.
Did you know we have one of the largest and competitive priced Pro Series batteries in the Ozarks? You could call us the outfitters of agricultural, ATV, automotive, commercial, lawnmower, and solar Pro Series batteries. And my #1 customer service team can only get you the proper battery if you bring us the model, type, and code. Stop in and see us today. Hirsch knows batteries.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we're more than up on store.
At Holiday Inn Express and Suites in West Plains, your comfort and satisfaction is their top priority every day. That's why they're the top-rated Holiday Inn Express and Suite location for customer satisfaction, not just in America, but the world for 4 consecutive years. They feature a pool and an exercise facility, spacious, comfortable lobby and rooms offering comfort and relaxation. Make your reservation by calling 417-257-3000. Stay with the best. Holiday Inn Express and Suites, 1301 Preacher Road Boulevard, West Plains.
Grizzly basketball continues now on Hot Country KDY.
All right, 39-27. I was just telling Curtis during the Zizzer game against Branson today, Branson shot 25 free throws. The Zizzer shot 2. And on the surface, you might think that's awful lopsided. Someone's getting the short end of the stick. Not the case. The Zizzers made 16 threes today. and played mainly on the perimeter, while Branson was very aggressive going to the basket. Isaiah Jackson in the lane for State Fair. He's been in there for a while, turns, faces, shoots, no good. And another late call after the shot was taken, and a blocking foul is called.
It was after Kendon had the rebound in his hands as well.
Calling for him moving underneath the player on the shot. Free throw is good. Isaiah Jackson will get one more. State Fair up 13, 40-27. 14-11 to go in the ball game. And the next one, no good. Grant Foster with a rebound. He'll bring it up. He has 1 on 5 right now. He'll back it down on the baseline. Curls to the middle, slides, nearly walked. He needs some new tennis shoes. Kenan Peebles out front on the wing. Kamari Vincent. Hook pass in, cutting to the basket. Kenan puts it up, no good. Can't finish. And the rebound to Jackson for State Fair. That was a miss from 2 feet. But missed with defense in your face. In the left corner. Left side to the point, Jackson has it. On the dribble, Edwards. He lost it, turned it over. Grizzlies come back. They have 2 on 3, now 2 on 4. Step through, two-handed dunk by Trayon Grant Foster. That was a nice burst there. TGF finished the play with a two-handed dunk. 40-29. Maybe that will invigorate the charges here. Crossover. Here's a three. No good. It hit the guide wire. That's a dead ball. The wire's still shaking. They didn't see that. And there will be a foul on State Fair instead, and it'll be Grizzly basketball. Third foul on Isaiah Jackson, their post player. Timeout on the floor with 12:53 to go, second half. Grizzlies down 11, 40-29 to State Fair. Back in 1 minute. Nope, make that back in 30 seconds on KDY.
At Holiday Inn Express and Suites in West Plains, your comfort and satisfaction is their top priority every day. That's why they're the top-rated Holiday Inn Express and Suite location for customer satisfaction, not just in America, but the world for 4 consecutive years. They feature a pool and an exercise facility, spacious, comfortable lobby and rooms offering comfort and relaxation. Make your reservation by calling 417-257-3000. Stay with the best. Holiday Inn Express and Suites, 1301 Preacher Row Boulevard, West Plains.
And now more Grizzly basketball action on Hot Country KDY.
Grizzlies down by 11 and have the basketball as they come up the floor. Kenan Peebles with it. We'll hand it off to Kyle Germany. Hook pass back. Kenan with an up fake, drives the lane all the way, gets bumped, lays it up no good. That should be a blocking foul on Jackson, and that'll be his fourth. Have you noticed we're a little more aggressive taking the ball to the basket here in the second half?
As we should be, when considering State Fair had 10 fouls in the first half. We just got to make them pay for it when we're at the line.
Well, that one was free. No good. Kenan Peebles is 1 out of 5 from the line tonight. Kyle Germany comes out for a quick rest. Javian Downey in the ball game with Urgi Hunami. Kamari Vincent out there with Kenan Peebles, the shooter, and TGF as well. 40-29. If we can make this one, it'll be a 10-point game. And it's good. KP has 4. Full court pressure now. Grizzlies try to force the issue a little bit. Over the timeline with Gunnels for State Fair. Now they'll set their offense. Grizzlies in a straight man-to-man defense right now. Off a screen. And a near walk past the low block barrel. Posted up on TGF to the middle. Right-hand baby hook is no good. Rebound. Pulled down by KP. Long up the floor. Hunami has it. Camden Peebles. TGF behind the back dribble at the left elbow. Steps all the way through. Goes up. Got it blocked. Out of bounds. Stays with the Grizzlies with 19 on the shot clock. I have thought several times this year, we play better when we play a little faster. We're not a good half-court team. Inbound play. KP in the corner. Back outside to Kamari Vincent. Javian Downey drives in. Puts it up. No good. Ball is going to be loose. Picked up by Kamari Vincent. At the point. Back on the wing. Kamari's got a three, and it's no good. Rebound, though, to KP. He'll go baseline and a holding foul, and they just fouled out their postman. No, that's not him.
No, that's not him.
Isaiah Thomas will get the foul here.
Surprised they didn't call a foul for Vincent after he shot, considering they called basically the same thing with someone going underneath the shooter's feet on the other end.
A valid point on the part of Curtis there. 40-30. 11:43 to play. Second half. Camden Peebles is the shooter for the Grizzlies. When you're struggling, you're just trying to find a lineup that works. 5 guys that can play together. Free throw no good, but the rebound, Kamari Vincent, goes up inside, now kicked it outside. Javian Downey with a three, and it's good. We've been missing that, and that makes it a 7-point game. 40-33. It'll be a 30-second timeout called by the Grizzlies. 11:36 to go. Second half is State Fair 40, Grizzlies 33. Back in 30 seconds on KDY.
Did you know we have one of the largest and competitive priced Pro Series batteries in the Ozarks? You could call us the outfitters of agricultural, ATV, automotive, commercial, lawnmower, and solar Pro Series batteries. And my #1 customer service team can only get you the proper battery if you bring us the model, type, and code. Stop in and see us today. Hirsch knows batteries.
Hirsch Speed and Farm Supply, we're more than up on store.
It's back to the court for more Grizzly basketball on KDY.
Well, we're into the second half at the 11:36 mark. The MSU West Plains Grizzlies trying to break this losing streak and break into the win column in Region 16, trailing State Fair 40-33. Next game will be Wednesday night. Grizzlies will play at Poplar Bluff against the Three Rivers Raiders. 7 o'clock will be the start time. If history tells us anything, there will be a women's game before ours, and it'll be Crowder College playing Three Rivers. Full court pressure. Here come the Roadrunners, and the ball stolen from behind. 2-on-2. Downey all the way to the hole. Puts it up. No good. And a foul be called on the shot. Boy, he had Trayon open for an alley-oop on the right side that time. But Javian Downey, after the turnover, took it straight to the bucket. So Javian, with 5 points, goes to the line. Here's a curious piece of trivia for everyone. Were you aware that first free throw, no good? Were you aware that Coyotes are faster than Roadrunners?
I was not.
Look it up. Guaranteed.
The one thing that did come up in my mind with these Roadrunners is, do you have to be fast to be on the team?
I've seen a few examples of that not being the case. Next one, no good. Javian missed both of them. Our free throw shooting could stand some body work. 40-33. Right now, the Grizzlies are 6 out of 18 from the line. Here's a drive, block shot. Player knocked to the floor by Kendon and Urgi Hunami, but he's up and he's okay. Once he found out he wasn't getting the foul call, he got up pretty quick. Inbound play from underneath. Samuels will throw the ball in and does. And now 10 on the shot clock. Left side, Barrow with a three. No good. Ball tipped long, out of bounds. That'll be off the Grizzlies. And so a fresh shot clock. Should be 20 seconds. Lionel Kumwimba will come in the game for the Grizzlies for TGF. So the Grizzlies have Carlos Paul on the bench with 3 fouls. He is still over there. Inbound play. Barrow with a catch. Works to the lane. Turns. Baseline. Fall away. Jumper. No good. Foul on the play on Kamari Vincent. So it'll be 2 shots. Cliff Barrow. With that name, he could be a rodeo rider. First free throw, good. $17 points for Cliff Barrow tonight. And the next one is good. 42-33. Barrow from Detroit, Michigan. Kamari Vincent gets the ball out front, gets pushed away from the basket. Now picks up the dribble over to the right point. Kendon Peebles with it. He'll set and shoot a long three. That's not the mark, and a foul is going to be on State Fair. Wow.
Not sure how that happened with the State Fair player falling to the ground, but I'm okay with it.
Evidently, there was a hold involved, and that will be the 3rd foul on Feli Nijilayi. And he has been out there long enough to commit 3 fouls. Lionel,
that's about it.
And that's about it. Lionel Kumwimba at the line for the Grizzlies. He has 2 points tonight. This one is good. (42-34), 8-point game, 10:32 to go. And it's good. Attaboy, Lionel. Lionel has 4, 42-35, 7, about the closest we've been in quite a while. Over on the left, it's Alex Gunnels. Gets a high screen, penetrates all the way. Now kicks it outside. They'll move it to the point. Barrow didn't have an open shot. Step back shot for a 3 is off the mark. Rebound, Kamari Vincent. Now Kyle Germany. We might cut this down, perhaps to 5 in the corner. KP, crossover. Ball slapped away. Too much dribbling. Stolen. Back the other way. 3-on-1 break. Barrow all the way. Lays it up. No good. Rebound to Lionel Kumwimba.
Great job there by Vincent as well on defense. Also the shot.
Germany in the paint. Goes up. Forces it up. No good. Lionel Kumwimba had it. Lost it. Out of bounds. Turnover Grizzlies. 1-on-4 probably wasn't the move there. So a timeout with 9:43 to go. Second half. 42-35. Grizzlies down 7. And we're back in a minute on KDY.
The Ozarks Healthcare team cares about your athlete's health. That's why there's a doctor on call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to care for the unpredictable injuries. Ozarks Healthcare has a team of 8 orthopedic, spine, and podiatry providers to care for your athletes. The OZH team sends best wishes to all athletes for safe play and exceptional sportsmanship. For more information about OZH Podiatry as well as OZH Orthopedic and Spine, visit www.ozarkshealthcare.com.
More than just a tire store. Don's Auto Service.
If you're in the market for tires, stop by Don's Auto Service in West Plains first. Right now, get $200 back online or mail-in rebate with a set of 4 select Goodyear or Kelly tires when you use the Goodyear credit card. Offer good through December 31st.
More than just a tire store. Don's Auto Service.
The Grizzlies play here on Hot Country KDY.
State Fair ball in the backcourt. Osagi has it now up ahead to Barrow, and that'll be a holding foul. And that was a good call. Kamari Vincent just grabbed on to Barrow there in the backcourt as he got by him. And Kamari will pick up his second foul.
5th team foul for the Grizzlies, 9 for State Fair.
Now, that would be great for us normally, for anybody, because we're going to shoot 2 shots the rest of the game. But we have to make them when we get them. And we've not been making them very well. Pass inside. Here's Osage. And Osage will be fouled on a pass over the top to the low block, and Riley Whitaker will be called for his first foul. (42-35). Inbound play. Najali, how you say his name? Nijilayi has been in the lane for 15 seconds. Here's a missed shot. Rebound. Here's TGF all the way. Puts it up. No good. And a foul will be called, and he'll shoot 2. I specifically watched Nijilayi in the lane. From the time they threw the ball inbounds, he never left the lane. That wasn't 3 seconds. It was more like 15 seconds.
I'm going to have to watch it next time down the court.
But you don't see 3 seconds called anymore. Here's the first free throw, no good by TGF, and he'll get one more try. You'll see it maybe twice a year. I saw it called in the high school game the other day, but in these college games, so much attention is around the perimeter, around the three-point line. Here's the next try for TGF, and he missed them both. (42-35), rebound to State Fair. Barrow on the right wing, popping out to get the ball back in the game with 4 fouls, Isaiah Jackson. Now ball out of bounds, turned over by the Roadrunners. Mosa Asagi with an errant pass. 11 turnovers on State Fair. The Grizzlies have 13. So not a big discrepancy there. State Fair will come out and extend their zone a little bit. Kyle Germany over to Riley Whitaker. And why they don't just pack their zone in, I don't understand, because we have not shown the ability to make a three yet. Maybe Riley can make one from the corner. No good. Rebound is going to be tipped off the rim by TGF and picked up by the Roadrunners. The Grizzlies have been outscored 24-0 from the three-point line. Now ball knocked away, stolen, and it's going to be Grizzly basketball after the turnover. Barrow slapped it out of bounds. Whitaker out, Javian Downey back in. And it doesn't really matter what your thoughts are about the three-point shot, because whether you like it or you loathe it, it is a huge part of the modern game. And you got to make those. Wraparound pass. There's Carlos inside. Wide open on a wraparound pass from Kyle Germany. Lays it up and good. And tonight we've been outscored from the three-point line 24-0. Well, nope, 24-3. Javian Downey made a three. Out high, down the key, all the way. Left-hand running layup is good. Foul on the play. The basket counts. And when you don't stop the basketball, stop penetration, that's going to happen. Elijah Edwards will get credit for the basket. Edwards has 16 points. And the lefty will get one free throw. 44-37. We're still in this game. We just have to keep kicking at that door. Here's the free throw. No good. Rebound to TGF. So a miss there. 7-point game. Kyle Germany dribbles it. Dribbles down the key. Bounce pass on the baseline. Carlos Paul turns to the middle. Up fake, puts it up. No good. Rebounded by State Fair. Got the ball where they wanted to get it that time. Now at the point, here's a pull-up for a three. No good. TGF high above everybody. with the rebound. He comes back down middle floor, crosses over, dishes over, layup no good by Carlos, who got the shot blocked from behind. I'd like to know what Jared Fay's blood pressure is right now. It would be mind-boggling. The cuff would start to smoke.
I was thinking it was probably very unhealthy.
44-37 down the lane. There's a high one off the glass on the drive by Elijah Edwards again. We didn't cut off the dribbler. He was able to go down the left side of the key and banked it high off the glass. 46-37. In the corner, Hunami has it. Low block, Carlos has it. Turns to the middle, drop step, pump fake, goes up. No good. And a foul will be called on State Fair, and I think that may be number 5 on Isaiah. No. Not on him. That probably then is on Alex Gunnels. 4th foul on Alex Gunnels for the Roadrunners. 6:04 to go. Man, time is rapidly dissipating. Free throw for Carlos is good. How many times have you seen a team get behind 12, 14 points, and then it gets down to the last 3 minutes, and they suddenly start playing way harder?
Makes you wonder.
Why didn't you do that earlier? Here's the next try. Good. Carlos Paul, 2 out of 2 from the line, and he has 4 points. It's a 7-point game. Going to have a few stops, though, on defense. At the right sideline, Edwards has it. Picked up by Kyle Germany. He looks to his right, dribbles right, cut off on the baseline, wraparound pass, feet back, shot off the backboard by Barrow. That ball may have hit the shot clock as it was blown down. That's a dead ball, and it'll be Grizzly basketball. Still 5:42 to go, but Curtis, we got to make shots now.
Make shots and make them pay when we go to the free throw line, and should be in good shape.
Germany to the right side in the corner. Kyle popping out. Urgi Hunami with an up fake. To the corner now. Kamari out front. Carlos Paul. Kyle Germany. Screen left. Goes that way. Pick and roll. Steps back. Shoots the 3 ball. And it's good. Second 3 of the ball game for the Grizzlies. They're down by 4 with 5:08 to go. Elijah Edwards out front. It's one thing to get a lead, another thing to finish the game. Let's see if State Fair can finish what they started. Under 5 minutes now. They're up by 4. Top of the circle. Down the key. Osagi lost it. Gets it back. Forces the 3, and it didn't hit the rim. Shot clock violation. One thing better in the half for the Grizzlies. Their defense has been better.
Yeah, they really stepped it on that end of the court.
Now, a 4-point game. Let's see if we get the ball inside to Carlos. There he is. He's got it on the block to the middle. Drop step, turn around, fadeaway jump shot, way off. Rebound to Lionel Kamwimba. One bounce, lost it, kicks it outside to Urgi Hanami. 7 on the shot clock. Clock. Urgi drives to the baseline, cut off, feeds it back, and the shot up by Vincent, no good. Slapped out of bounds, last touch by the Grizzlies. It'll be State Fair ball. (46-42). Now backcourt, played into Cliff Barrow, and now bringing it up is Elijah Edwards, who has had the ball in his hands a lot here in the second half. Germany on him. Kyle's got good hands. He could strip one here, maybe get a bucket at the other end. Over the top, over the screen, Edwards popping out the catch. Barrow, the shot with a hand in his face, no good, and the ball will be controlled finally by the Grizzlies. Carlos Paul has it. Good defense by Kamari Vincent that time. Crossover dribble. Germany leans in. Left-hand layup is good. Timeout, Grizzlies, and we're down by 2 with 3:31 to go. Kyle Germany finishes, and he has 8 points in the half, and he has 14 for the game. Timeout, 3:31 to play. Homecoming, Grizzlies now down by 2, 46-44. Back in 1 minute on KDY.
More than just a tire store. Don's Auto Service.
Don's Auto Service is here to give you the confidence of knowing when you press your foot to the brake, your vehicle is coming to a stop. Your car's brakes should be examined at least once a year for the safety of you and your family. Preserving your vehicle's brakes is among the most crucial measures you could take, and Don's Auto Service offers quality, affordable brake service. Call or stop in today, and you can also go online to donsautoservice.com for more information.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we have it all for you. Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, where we love what we do.
Hey, this is Maddie. As you get your day going, I am sure you've noticed the morning temperatures are getting cooler and cooler. At Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we have everything you need. Heavy flannel, hats and gloves, hoodies, vests, jackets and coats, bib overalls, jeans, outerwear, climate gear, and much more. Stop in today.
College basketball action with the Grizzlies continues now on Hot Country KDY.
A 2-point ball game. State Fair ball in the backcourt. Pressure's on them now. They had a comfortable lead, and it is gone. Javian Downey on the basketball. Up the right side to Alex Gunnels. High screen. Now we get it over to Barrow on the baseline. Double team. They'll rush him. Now back around the horn it goes. Asagi on the left baseline. Goes up and scores. That was a good play by Mosa Asagi, who has 7 points now. 48-44. Go right back inside with it. Make him play defense. Kamari Vincent will hand it off to Javian Downey. On the right side, Kendon Peeble. Left side, Vincent has it. Gets a screen from Carlos. Dribbles down, pulls up. 15-foot shot is short. Rebounded by State Fair. Elijah Edwards with 2:43 to go. 4-point game. There will be 2 minutes to go if State Fair runs the shot clock all the way down. Well, that's not actually true. It'll be down about 2:15. At the point, Edwards with a 2, no good. Rebound by Kamari Vincent, who can get off the floor himself. Down to the lane, the layup, no good by Trayon, and he got fouled on the drive. Now let's see if that's the 5th foul on their post player. Nope. But it'll be 2 shots.
The 4th on Osagi, though. By the reaction, I'm surprised it wasn't Jackson's 5th.
Free throw try is no good by Trayon Grant Foster. Trayon missed his first one, made the next 2, and has since missed 5 in a row in a 4-point game. This could make it a 1-possession game if he can make this one. Here it is, no good, way short, and pulled away by Cliff Barrow. And now the clock becomes an even bigger thing with each possession. And now out front, Alex Gunnels to the point. Jackson will get the ball to Barrow. He'll curl over and now keep the dribble to the corner. He is cut off. Gets the ball outside to Gunnels. 3 on the shot clock. Quick pass out. Osagi puts it up as the horn goes and makes the shot. That was a perfect possession that time for State Fair. They're up 6 now with 1:40 to go. Kyle Germany over to TGF. And the ball is going to be kicked away, but a foul is going to be called. So we go to the line to shoot 2, but it's only an advantage if you make them. And again, Trayon Grant Foster to the line. He's missed 5 straight. That's the first foul call on Cliff Barrow for State Fair. Free throw is no good. That's 6 in a row. and makes that one. 5-point game, 50-45 with 1:32 left. In the back court, Elijah Edwards gets it over, picked up by Urgi Hanami. Barrow being guarded by Trayon Grant Foster over here. Dribble across. Barrow has it on the left sideline. Popping out, Jackson gets it over to Asagi. And now ball knocked away and a bad foul on Trayon as he tried to get the steal, but just kind of bull rushed him and ran into him, and a foul on TGF. That's his first foul tonight. So, well, that's 2 fouls on TGF. And 1-and-1 time. Free throw is way off. No good. Rebound. That was a brick off the back iron. Picked up by Hunami. Hey, a 3 would make it pretty interesting here. Kyle Germany out on the wing. Kamari with an up fake. They hold him. They kick it to the point. Urgi with a 3, and it's good. Timeout call with 56 seconds to play. The Grizzlies have pulled within 2. It's State Fair 50, MSU West Plains 48. And a 30-second timeout back in 30 on KDY.
The Ozarks Healthcare team cares about your athlete's health. That's why there's a doctor on call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to care for the unpredictable injuries. Ozarks Healthcare has a team of 8 orthopedic, spine, and podiatry providers to care for your athletes. The OZH team sends best wishes to all athletes for safe play and exceptional sportsmanship. For more information about OZH Podiatry as well as OZH Orthopedic and Spine, visit www.ozarkshealthcare.com.
Grizzly basketball continues now on Hot Country KDY.
The Grizzlies are down 2, Curtis. We have shot 9 out of 21 from the free throw line in the second half. And that may come back and bite us. Here we go. Back to play. State Fair ball. 57 seconds to play. And timeout will be called by the Roadrunners. They couldn't get the ball inbound. So we'll go ahead and keep it here during the timeout. The Grizzlies are 13 out of 29 for the game from the free throw line. That's a lot of points left on the table right there. 50-48. Turnovers, we've had our share, 13, but nothing like last Wednesday. State Fair has turned the ball over 14 times, so they actually turned it over more than we have.
That hasn't happened very much lately with a team turning it over more than us.
That's true. We've been able at least to hold our number down a little bit.
I mean, if the game was amount of turnovers, we would have been looking pretty.
Well, we would have been fit for a national champion that last Wednesday night. I've never seen 27 turnovers in a game.
I don't think I have either.
In a college game, at least. Great game today. Earlier, West Plains lost to Branson, a team they beat by 25 points last week. They lost by 4, 76-72. Really good game. But the three-point shooting by West Plains, sublime. They made 16 threes today. Here comes Elijah Edwards, 48 seconds. You don't want to foul. You want to play good defense. Barrow on the side. Back to the point. Jackson. They'll get it to Asagi. Bouncing outside, it's Alec Gunnels. 33 seconds to play. 5 on the shot clock. Big 3, and it's no good. And it hit the backboard support that time. They saw it. Dead ball. Grizzly basketball. Now, shot clock is off. There's 29 seconds to go. Full timeout call by State Fair. 50-48. Grizzly basketball down by 2 with 29 seconds to go. We're back in a minute on KDY.
Bailey Chevy and GMC, home of the Bailey Factor.
If you are constantly borrowing a truck to haul wood and end up breaking the back glass out of your neighbor's truck, you might need a truck.
This is John Bailey of Bailey Chevrolet GMC in beautiful downtown Willow Springs. If it's time to get your own truck, Bailey Chevy GMC has the right one for you. Come in to find yours, and together let's drive.
At Holiday Inn Express and Suites in West Plains, your comfort and satisfaction is their top priority every day. That's why they're the top-rated Holiday Inn Express and Suite location for customer satisfaction, not just in America, but the world for 4 consecutive years. They feature a pool and an exercise facility, spacious, comfortable lobby and rooms offering comfort and relaxation. Make your reservation by calling 417-257-3000. Stay with the best. Holiday Inn Express and Suites, 1301 Preacher Road Boulevard, West Plains.
And now more Grizzly basketball action on Hot Country KDY.
Kyle Germany and Javian Downey sharing a lap at midcourt. As the Grizzlies have it, the crowd stands with 29 seconds to go. Pulling for the Grizzlies to pull it out here. 50-48, down by 2, 25 seconds to go. The shot clock is off. Javian Downey has the ball out front. Kyle Germany's the guy to watch here. Comes off the screen with the catch in the corner. Pass low block, laid up, no good, but a foul on the play, and Carlos Paul to the line to shoot 2 with 16 seconds left. Osagi just fouled out of the ball game for State Fair. He goes to the bench with 9 points. Curtis, they set that play up by putting Germany in the corner, giving him a better angle to pass the ball to the low post to Carlos Paul, who got fouled, or he would have had a lay-in, and we'd be tied at 50. But still 16 seconds to go. And if you're the Grizzlies, Curtis, you got to think about what you do if that second free throw doesn't go in. You got to think about that now, not at the moment. Carlos Paul at the line to shoot. He is 2 out of 2 tonight. First try is short. No good. Lionel Kamwimba will come in. Kamari Vincent is in. One more would be good. It'd be big, because then if you have to foul at the other end, 2 free throws only make it a 3-point game. Next try, good. And now, full court pressure. 16 seconds to go. And timeout's going to be called by the Grizzlies. 16 seconds left. We'll take a 30-second timeout with the score. State Fair 50, MSU West Plains 49. And we're back in 30 seconds on KDY.
Are you ready to take the next step toward an exciting and challenging career? If so, check out the educational opportunities at Missouri State University West Plains. You'll find quality transfer and career programs at an affordable cost, as well as flexible scheduling options. To learn more, call 255-7955 or visit wp.missouristate.edu. Registration is going on now. At Missouri State West Plains, you'll find new beginnings and endless possibilities.
It's back to the court for more Grizzly basketball on KDY.
50-49 is the score. There's 16 seconds to play. So, Coach Balut, what do you do here as State Fair throws the ball in from a defensive standpoint? What do you want to do here?
Well, what they were set up to do is full court press, and then I think you have to foul, see what happens at the free throw line, and then have an offensive game plan already set up because we have no timeouts left.
I think you take the chance playing up and challenge them to throw the ball long. Let's see if we can pull that off here. Here's the inbound play. Good job switching on the screen. Inbound, Barrow has it, and he'll be fouled. Probably not the guy we wanted to foul, but you don't have much of a choice. Even if he makes 2, though, Curtis, a 3 would tie the game. That's the second foul call on Urgi Hunami. But I'm sure they were instructed, if we don't get the steal right off, probably better just to go for the foul and get that over with and not waste time. Kenan Peebles and Urgi Hunami come out. Carlos Paul is back in the ball game with Kamari Vincent and TGF. Be great to see a miss here, come down, make it at the horn, and watch people go crazy. Here we go. First one is good. Barrow makes it a 2-point game.
Well, Coach Harlan, I'm going to reverse it on you. Who do you want to shoot the three at the end here?
See 0 down there. Him or 11. Here's the next one. Good. So it's a 3-point game. We got to make a 3 to tie it and send it into overtime again. Kyle Germany with 9. Kyle Germany down to 7 seconds. Feeds it across. TGF shoots a 3 for the tie. No good. Rebound is going to be fumbled around, and the ball game ends. Final score, State Fair wins it by a final score of 52-49. And we'll come back with Jared Fay on our postgame in 1 minute on KDY.
The Ozarks Healthcare team cares about your athlete's health. That's why there's a doctor on call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to care for the unpredictable injuries. Ozarks Healthcare has a team of 8 orthopedic, spine, and podiatry providers to care for your athletes. The OZH team sends best wishes to all athletes for safe play and exceptional sportsmanship. For more information about OZH Podiatry as well as OZH Orthopedic and Spine, visit www.ozarkshealthcare.com.
More than just a tire store. Don's Auto Service.
Don's Auto Service is here to give you the confidence of knowing when you press your foot to the brake, your vehicle is coming to a stop. Your car's brakes should be examined at least once a year for the safety of you and your family. Preserving your vehicle's brakes is among the most crucial measures you could take, and Don's Auto Service offers quality, affordable brake service. Call or stop in today, and you can also go online to donsautoservice.com for more information.
The Grizzlies play here on Hot Country KDY.
Jared Fay joins us here on our postgame, our Don's Auto Service player of the game tonight for the Grizzlies, leading scorer and the only player in double figures, Kyle Germany, with 14 points. Well, we can bring up at least one positive. In the second half, our defense was way better than it was in the first half tonight.
It was. We had a lot more energy, and that's a positive we can take. 13's a really good player for them. He hurt us a lot, especially in the first half, and we did a pretty good job on him in the second half. This one stinks. We're going through a tough patch. There's no doubt about it. It's nice to get Javian back. He's not quite back into game shape and all that. It's tough to sit out for 3 weeks, but all we can do is keep battling. We play these guys 2 more times. We play, everyone else 2 more times except for Mineral. We just got 1 more, and our free throws aren't good, but I can tell you the guys are working on it, and I think it's a mental thing. We're not shooting the ball very well. First half, I don't know how many balls. It seemed like they looked like they were good, and they just kind of rimmed in and out, and just going through a tough stretch like that.
What did you think about the overall effort?
Good in the second half, good in the second half. The group that was out there was good. A lot of things just didn't go our way, too. Los, I think, probably would have had a really good game against them, and he got 2 quick fouls in the first half and just never was quite the factor that we needed him to be.
Yeah, he really wasn't a factor in the game until about 8 or 10 minutes to go because he was on the bench so much in the ball game. And when he was able to get the ball inside, you could get shot after shot after shot.
Yeah, and that was our game plan. But again, 2 quick ones, and then he got one right off the second half. And then we're kind of down, so we put that press on, and that's not necessarily his strength all the time. And so we got to run, got back in there, and again, we're not getting many breaks right now.
No Gage Pitts tonight, but having Javian Downey back is a big plus. And I was saying that he probably won't be able to go all that much because he hasn't played in a game for quite a while, and then, you'll lose that conditioning pretty easily. Yeah. But I thought he looked pretty good, everything considered.
He did, and it's not just like with his injury being a concussion, he can't practice, he can't run. There was a lot of stuff he just couldn't do other than sit there. So he got cleared on Thursday, and so, he got a little bit of practice time in, and he'll get better and better. And, it's tough because he was playing really well before he got hurt and just kind of started becoming the player that he can be. And, I think he'll get that back pretty quick.
That means we've got a trip to Poplar Bluff next week, and if that game's like the first one was, it'll be tough on your blood pressure all over again.
Yeah, it will. And, State Fair is playing really well. They just beat Three Rivers the other night, and we expect more battles like this for sure.
All right. Thanks, Coach. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Ron.
All right. Go Chiefs. The final score of the game, 52-49, as State Fair wins scoring in this basketball game. I should have tallied up State Fair's while Jared was talking just a moment ago, but I guess I can do that on the fly. Leading scorer in the ball game was Cliff Barrow from State Fair. He had 20 points tonight. And they only had 5 players score. But Barrow was hot early. He made 3 of his 4 threes in the first half, some from extreme range. Leading for the Grizzlies and our Don's Auto Service player of the game is Kyle Germany. He had 14 points on the night. But three-point shooting and free throw shooting. Notice there's a common thread there. Shooting has not been good. In fact, it has just been terrible when you get right down to it. For instance, free throw shooting tonight. The Grizzlies lose this game by 3. They missed more free throws than they shot. 14 out of 30, or missed, I should say. 14 out of 31 from the free throw line. That is well below 50% from the line. Grizzlies made 14, missed 17. State Fair was 6 out of 9. The other statistic, the turnover stat, we actually did better tonight. We had 13 turnovers to 14 for State Fair. But then you go back to the three-point shooting. It's just a staggering difference. The Roadrunners outscored the Grizzlies from the three-point line tonight 24-9. 24-9. And still, we had a chance to tie with the last possession. So the Grizzlies fall to 8-13, and State Fair goes to 8-13. The Grizzlies' next game will be next Wednesday night. They'll be live on KDY, and we'll have that from Poplar Bluff as the Grizzlies play the Three Rivers Raiders for the second time this season. Thanks to Curtis Ballou, Drew Joyce, Nate Hudson in the studio. Again, the final score, 52-49, State Fair with the win. I'm Harlan Hutchison as we say good night from Section 106 at the WPC